Hey Virgo, happy Wednesday to you. I hope that today fared you quite well. If you are new to the channel, welcome aboard. I want to thank you all for supporting my channel, for purchasing readings, for commenting. Thank you so much. No matter what you do to help make the channel grow, I appreciate you. Okay. So I kind of got an idea. Now, I know a lot of us don't have fathers, they passed away. So this message is going to be about your father who passed away, his character. Okay. Your father who passed away, Virgo, what was his character like? Especially if your father passed away before you were born, or passed away when you were little, before you really got a chance to know him. My father passed away when I was 3 years old, so I don't remember too much about him. I remember him listening to a song by the Isley Brothers. I love music. I remember him playing softball, and I think he spanked me for leaving the house or something like that, going to my cousin Pig's house. I was like 3 years old, but I still remember that. That's all I remember. Okay. So this is about your father's character, Virgo. Your deceased father, their character. What kind of man was your father? What kind of man? He said no a lot. Okay. What kind of man was your father? No meant no to him. Okay. What kind of man was your deceased father? I see luck was definitely on your father's side. People always told him that he was you are a lucky man. Okay, you are a lucky man to have a woman like that, to have a family like that, okay, to have the life that you have. He was very, very opinionated, okay. But there was some stuff in his life that he was, he could have been a drinker or a drugger, okay. What kind of character did your father have? Your deceased father, Virgo. Had a lot of choices. Whew. He did a lot of things in his life, stuff that you probably shouldn't even be knowing about, Virgo. What kind of character did your father have? He was probably married to your mother, or proposed, or he was in a serious relationship, whether he was with your mother or not, okay? He wanted to do good in life. He possibly made a lot of good money, because we have the King of Pentacles here. I think your father, he didn't like conflict, but sometimes he did. He was probably a shit starter. Like, I ain't even gonna lie on that one, Possibly in his relationships, he was a shit starter, okay? Overall energy, the character of your father. Look, we got the King of Cups here, Virgo. I don't know who sent me this deck of cards. It was in the mail. When I came home, my daughter had it on my tarot table. She said this was stuck in the door. I don't know who sent this, but whoever sent this, thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. But your person, your father, they were emotionally intelligent. Okay. They definitely had a lot going on for themselves, but I kind of got a feeling that your father spoke his mind. People, whether they wanted to hear it or not. Okay. Whether they wanted to hear it or not, he spoke his mind. Okay. Possibly was a little aggressive, like I said. Possibly was a bully, but didn't like to be bullied as well. He loved women. Okay, I ain't gonna lie about that. He loved women, but he took care of his family. My mother used to always tell me, you all, ain't no one man gonna have just one woman. She always told me that. Never forgot it. Ain't no one man gonna have just one woman. Don't look like your father did either. Okay. Very prosperous. He wanted his dreams to come true. He had a lot of different choices, a lot of different options in his life. Okay. But I kind of got a feeling your father was kind of up to no good. Okay. With other women though, I think that he saw his, like I said, he didn't just have one woman. All right. He feared a committed relationship, though he's possibly in a loving relationship. He still had women on the side. Okay. Changes and opportunities. He changed a lot of relationships. Was with a lot of women. He had some very anxious relationships though. Okay. Sometimes he moved a little bit too fast in relationship for you, Virgo. For your mother or the woman that was in his life. He moved into relationships a little bit too quick. Oh, that's the woman of my dreams. No, that's the woman of my dreams. He possibly died in his early 20s or something. 20s, maybe 21, maybe 24. Possibly passed away too when you were also 3 or either 10, maybe 8 or 7. You probably have brothers and sisters that you don't know about. Okay. I feel like he really did share his feelings with women, proposed to somebody, gave some invitations, come and fuck me tonight or something like that, suck me tonight or whatever. Your father was a Rolling Stone, Virgo. And the crazy thing about it is when he asked, she said yes. Yes, yes, yes. You are the woman of my dreams. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I am. So he was very nice looking. Okay, very appealing to the ladies. People loved them. Okay, they loved what this person had to offer them. I think that I'm hearing studious, possibly even very, very smart. Okay, affectionate. Intelligent. He could hold a good conversation, but love the sexiness, love the body of a woman. Okay, loved it, loved it, loved it. Okay, he was a yes man, and he was looking for yes women. Okay. Independent wealth. He was definitely looking for somebody who can take care of themselves, who could stand on their own 2 feet. He appreciated that. Though he could bring something into the connection with somebody. But some fathers here, okay, if you can relate, maybe you don't, your mother probably will. He's possibly was, though he made his own money, for some of you all, some of the fathers looked for other women to take care of them. But I'm kind of feeling like this is energy from back in the day when men took care of their families, whether they were with the woman or not. This person held it down. He took care of the family, but he was still a Rolling Stone. All right. He was still a Rolling Stone. 2 women at once, but he left. I don't know if I want to stay or I don't know if I want to go. So your father possibly ended up leaving the connection with your mother to be with somebody else, to take care of somebody else's child. You know what I'm saying? He's human. He was human. Transition to another connection with somebody else who he felt that he loved. Okay. To take possibly if or maybe your mother was the other woman. I kind of feel like your father left somebody to be with somebody to make a solid commitment with somebody. He got pregnant, and that could have been your mother. All right. So we're going to follow this reading up with the characteristics of your mother who is deceased. Okay. Characteristics of your father. What was your father like? They're deceased now, Virgo, but what was your father like? Keep your father in your mind right now. Say his name to yourself, and if you want, put it in the comment section. My father's name is Tommy Lee, okay? What was your father's character like? What kind of man was your father, Virgo? What kind of man was your father? Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. He definitely wanted to make that money, wanted to make that paper, but he had some sort of fears and anxiety around settling down with someone. I'm hearing settling down prematurely. I feel like he did what he had to do to take care of the child, to take care of the family. Possibly didn't want to bring a child into this life out of wedlock. His family possibly were in the church, was like a pastor or reverend or something like that. And they didn't want to bring a child into the world after, out of wedlock. Could have also been a shotgun wedding, okay? What kind of man was your father, Virgo? He always planned for the future, though. His luck was always turning into the right direction, but he was constantly planning because he didn't like for grass to grow on his feet. He was always constantly changing, trying to fix things in his life, trying to make things right. With this Empress, see, I'm telling you. You got somebody pregnant and said, well, will you marry me? Okay. Will you marry me? You're the mother of my child. I want to get married. My father and my mother won't allow me to be in a relationship without marrying you if you have my child. Okay. So your mother probably married your father close, like before you were born. The year you were born. Okay. Well, a year. It takes about a year, but right before you were born. You get it? Okay. I'm telling you, windfall of abundance here for you. I see a windfall of abundance unexpectedly came into your father's life here, but I kind of got a feeling that there was somebody else, a person that was more vibrant in his life. Okay, it could have been your mother, or it could have been somebody else's mother, who he felt that was, who he felt that was more vibrant for him, that was more his speed. He married off to somebody, but yet and still there's somebody else out there. Okay, because I have him definitely taking care of home. He could definitely hold his all on the home front. but that windfall could have been some lump sum money. He could have been a person who loved to work, to take care of his family, to build. But there was this woman here, somebody else, because we got the Empress here, remember? We got her, okay? But there's still this other person here who is, like I said, more vibrant. I can make him happy. It could have been some competition for your mother or competition for whoever, the woman. She had company. Your mother's like your mother had competition. Is this bitch here? I can make him happier. Could have been a sister of your mother. Could have been a friend or anybody, But yeah, there was some competition here where she thought that she could make your father happier. Okay. Bitch. So, motherfucker, bitch. Excuse me, y'all. I'm feeling this energy. Okay. What kind of character was your father when it came to this woman here? Because at first he thought about it, but she pulled his whole card, y'all, big time. She pulled his whole card. She didn't have much to offer, though. She didn't have much to offer like you did. She may have thought she had, but she didn't have as much to offer as you did. You were the mother of his children. I'm hearing children. So your father possibly had more than one child, maybe two or more. She didn't have as much to offer as you did, but she looked damn good. Not to say your mother didn't, okay? She thought she could make him happier, but she didn't know how to keep him happy. That was for like the time being, for the moment, okay? See, he said maybe. I'll give you a shot, maybe. But I'm married, but maybe because I think you look so good. You're so handsome. You're so amazing. Back then they called women handsome. So amazing, beautiful. So he thought about it. It was a baby. Did your father cheat on your mother? Did your father cheat on your mother? Hell to the motherfucking YES. Yes, he did. Because he felt that he was wanting to feel whole. Maybe he felt out of place when you were born or your siblings were born because she was focused on your mother, focused on the kids, possibly breastfeeding, and you're not spending time with me. I'm working, I'm taking care of a household, and you don't want to have sex with me. And you see these people out here in the clubs and the bars, next to the jukebox, and I'm going to give me some of that. I heard that song, Jukebox Hero. Okay, Virgo. I'm hearing Jukebox Hero. If you don't know what that song is, I'm going to put it in the comments for you. But yeah, he cheated. Okay, yep. See, he was working. He worked hard for that motherfucking money. He worked hard to take care of y'all kids, to take care of his woman. But you had some bitch in the sidelines wanting a piece of what your daddy had, okay? Wanting to mess up their home. He worked hard for his home. Possibly worked close to home, worked around home, worked on a property or something like that. Probably was even a builder, okay? Construction worker, okay? How did your mother feel about him cheating? Virgo, how did your mother feel about your father cheating on you? Possibly when you were 3 months, when she was 3 months pregnant, or 3 years old, or 3 years after the wedding. She wondered if you were cheating or not. If your father was cheating, she said, I wonder if he's cheating. And maybe he is, because, he's never here. I know he's working or whatever, but maybe he is cheating. So I think she kind of had an idea that he was cheating. But like I said, my mother would always tell me, ain't no one man gonna have this one woman. Okay. Did your mother know that your father was cheating? I'm gonna keep the Empress card out. Women know. Okay. Women know, I think, quicker than man will that they're being cheated on. Because women, we can hide that shit real good. We can get some alum, put it in that motherfucking dish, and make that shit tight again and never know the difference. I've never done that, but if we put it up online, you'll find it. I know a woman who has done that. Okay. Did your mother know that your father was cheating? Did your mother know that your father was cheating on her? See, she wanted to end it. She said she felt that maybe if he would leave her for this person. Her fear was that she would lose him, possibly not to anybody else, but he would walk out of the connection with her. Okay, that was her biggest fear, of losing him. We got the King of Cups. See, she wasn't sure if he was cheating, but for whatever reason, she felt that there was no love there or anything. He didn't care for her or whatever. So he may have, like I said, left her. He left her for somebody else. And you know, when, like they say back in the day, they went to the store for a pack of cigarettes and Navy never came home. He probably, I'm hearing Navy. You just heard Navy come out of my mouth. Maybe he smacked her around or something like that. But definitely, she may not have known it, but he did cheat. It was conflict in the family, in the household, because she found out possibly that he was cheating, and found out that he didn't want. He didn't even tell her, Virgo, why he wanted to leave, but because of this other bitch, this other woman. Okay, why is he leaving me? She just didn't know why he walked away. Okay, but it hurt him to walk away, but it was just something about that other woman that pulled him to her. He possibly had children with you and her. All right, with your mother and somebody else. Okay. Or like I said, you could have been the person that your mother could have been the person that he left this woman for, okay? Because of you, because of the children. Ace of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Knight of Pentacles. So I don't want to be in a relationship with you anymore. Okay, but I'm going to take care of the kids. I'm going to make sure you're taken care of too. Even if the kids wasn't his, he still felt a responsibility, Virgo, to take care of the kids. Even when he was not in a relationship with your mother anymore. Mm-hmm. The character of your father who is deceased, Virgo. Things coming to fruition. You knew. Okay, your mother knew rather. And possibly you did, but depending on your age. You know, so that was definitely a connection with your mother realizing like he did cheat on me. I know that's why he left me for this other bitch, because he was cheating on me. I just knew it. I felt it. I'm worried about my income. How am I going to do pay these bills by myself? But she didn't have to. You know, he was very productive. He made a lot of money. And if he passed away, she still got help from the government. The kids probably still got his Social Security benefits and stuff like that. So, yeah, this is the emperor. The women in his life, you know, he had multiple women. This person was a fast talker. Your father, he was a fast talker, but he paid the bills. Like I said, ain't no one woman gonna have ain't no one man gonna have just one woman, Virgo. That's what my mother always told me. You can agree, disagree, but you know I've always been told that. But hey, you know, but there's definitely some energy that your father was a rolling stone. I'm not gonna say a player, but he was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his motherfucking home. All right. I hope this message resonates. Let me know if you all like this reading. I think I do. I think I'm going to use these cards a little bit more often because they're really, really, wow. I don't know who sent me these cards. I said, my daughter, did you send me these cards? She said, nah, they was in the mailbox. So I don't know who sent them, but thank you so much for contributing to the channel. I really appreciate it. If you all want to contribute to the channel, I do have a link to my Amazon wish list, but like I said, I don't know who sent these. These aren't even on my wish list. So thank you so much for sending me these. I appreciate it. Talk to y'all later.